Hello, Mbula Nwaya, and welcome. It is Saturday evening here in Fairbanks, Alaska, and this is Maple coming to you live from the comfort of my home. Um, I believe it's 10:40, and it's kind of late, but it's never too late to show up. And I hoped to do this go live earlier, and if you've been anticipating. Um, this time and this chat with me. I welcome you here, and I hope that you've had a wonderful day. It has been a snowy weekend for us. Now yeah, we had a lot of snowfall last night, and today is Saturday, and I'm just beginning to enjoy the weekends at home from working night shift and not always having a weekend off. Now that I'm enjoying it, slowly um, scheduling, getting things done in the weekend, especially when you're working Monday to Friday. And but I truly am grateful to the hours that has given me time freedom to be with, to have more time with family. And so today was more like a slow day for me. Usually, yes, with lots of chores and things to keep, to make up for the week. But um, it's just perfect that we are able to do things together as as a family. And so I hope that your weekend's been restful and refreshing so far. You know, um, um, Here's the thing. I hope that whatever I have today will inspire you in your journey, and to reflect on your own blessings too. And because today is usually Saturday, Growth Saturday, I have a mix of things to share with you today. Um, just to give you what my day looked like. So we started the morning with a lovely breakfast. So Saturdays, because Monday to Friday we are always meal prep, and we don't always have breakfast together. So Saturday is usually breakfast together at home, and we started the morning with breakfast, simple, peaceful, and full of of joy. And then after that, it's a chores. So washing, getting ready for the winter, clearing the snow. My amazing husband, from cutting grass to now clearing, shoveling snow, and it's just a change of things as we go through the season. And because our seasons here in Alaska, the actually the winter is longer, so there's going to be a lot of shoveling of snow throughout this winter. And then and not only that, we watched our son-in-law play football, and we are learning to play it, to watch, to understand the game. Um, we know so much. If you are watching me for the first time, we are originally from Fiji, and we now live here in Americans in in Alaska, and we know a lot about rugby, but we are now learning to understand football. So um, there are things that we get to learn, um, and we adapt to. And this is one, this is one of it. And so moments like these make me pause and think, this is exactly what we've prayed for. Time together, peace, and and that simple joy of just being present, with the people that we love. um, God is has really truly been so good. And so sometimes he slows us down just to remind us what really matters. Not the rush, not the noise, but the quiet moments that really feel our hearts. And I truly believe that times like these that we realize growth happens, and growth is quiet before it becomes visible. And so, and I feel that deeply, whether it's in life, in our relationships, or even in our business. And as you can see that my my husband has joined me in this digital business, and sooner or later we will be, showing up together here. But there are seasons where things may look still, but behind the scenes, God is working, and we are growing. And I'm just thankful. Um, thank God for the opportunity to grow in different ways, in different levels, um, and just having that faith that He is working behind the scenes. And of course, we put Him first in our lives. He definitely is always first and foremost in our lives. But He is definitely working. He is also working behind the scenes, and that is what I'm grateful for. And now, we are wrapping up our Saturday. So I did post in my just this evening that today, I did mention on 2 Saturdays ago that we found something to do on Saturday evenings, and that is to play bowling. And we love bowling, but today, because of the weather change, and so we changed our plans for today. And because it's cold, we thought, oh, let's just um, have an Indian dish tonight. And we went to an authentic Indian restaurant here in Fairbanks, and we really loved the food. Actually, um, my husband went there with a friend to have dinner there, and he loved it. And so we thought we'll just go. And really spicy, good food. I love to eat biryani. Um, it was introduced to me through a friend and we loved. So that's what I had. Um, and so I cook I cook curry, but this is really authentic Indian food. So that was our evening dinner date, and just the two of us reflecting on how far we've come. These moments of peace, and time together, just the gratitude, they're the rewards of being faithful, consistent, and intentional. And so I hope that you also enjoyed your Saturday. I hope that you had plans, to be with family, enjoying time with family, and that is basically the reason why I started this digital business, so that I can have more time with family, and and it is working perfectly. Um, and so, friends, um, this is the kind of lifestyle that I pray more people get to experience. Um, many a times, and even before this, we give so much of our time to work. We love what we do as medical professionals, but, um, we've come to a stage where, you can only give so much, but time with family is really important. It is something that we value, and we are at a stage in our lives where um, family time is really important for us. And so I pray that more people get to experience time freedom, flexibility, and fulfillment. Sometimes we give so much of our time to work, spending time away from home. And of course, you get to earn that extra money when you do overtime, or when you basically are at work and providing for family, but you are really trading time with money. And so here's the truth, it doesn't just happen by chance. It happens when you take that bold step out of your comfort zone and decide to grow. And for me, even though I thought growth is, in my career path, getting to the next level in my career path, then that is a good thing. But how about the time with family? That is important as well. And so I have realized that, that has transitioned from when I used to give so much of my time to work, and now um, switching it or transitioning to more time with family. And because of that, I have really changed my work schedule from being a night shift nurse to now a clinic nurse. And it is working so well for me. This business is growing, and so is my family time. And that is the amazing thing about it. Um, Also, when as I see my business grow, as I see my growth in my faith, so does my mindset. It expands. And when we started this digital business, we didn't know everything. I didn't know anything, everything. But we knew why we wanted to do it. And so creating that time with family is what I said. The other thing is building something that is lasting, um, and to grow a future we can pass on. That is one of the amazing things about having to start this digital business. I love what I do as a healthcare professional, being a registered nurse for more than 29 years. Um, but this is something that I know even after retirement that I can do it from the comfort of my home, that I do not have to do clock in and out, but still earn. Uh, and that is, the um, that is the hope and the faith that when that time comes that I don't have to um, clock in and out and hopefully retire early. And so, as I build my retirement fund, and so does, in partnership with my wonderful husband running this business, along with others, um, it has really given us um, that time freedom, and also the um, the joy of knowing that we are building something that will last. And so if if you've ever dreamed of having that same peace, um, where you can work smart, live fully, and still show up for your loved ones, maybe it's time to look into something new. You know, um, take that bold step, reach out. Let's chat. You can have this too, a life that allows you to slow down, to breathe, and live with purpose. And here's an affirmation that I'd like to leave with you, and you can say this to yourself every day, every morning. I am growing in wisdom, strength, and divine favor. I am aligned with God's timing, and my life is unfolding beautifully. So tonight, as I share with you what I value, that I hope is adding value into your journey. I'm just grateful for faith, for family, and for growth that keeps on blooming even in quiet seasons. So don't ever think that the times that you don't see anything, any growth, you don't see any changes, it is happening. You just have to have faith and be consistent and show up intentionally with purpose, knowing that you are doing something um, that you are building for you and your family. And in that case, the digital business that I've started is something that I know um, is a retirement for us. And so Here's to end our Go Live today. Let me say, here's more Saturdays like this, full of gratitude, family, and grace. And so, I hope that this has inspired you. This has given you something to think about, to continue to grow. Um, whatever journey you are in, let this be a reminder, let this be an encouragement, let this be an inspiration for your growth journey. And so that is all from me today. Our Saturday blessings and growth in the progress, as it's written here in the banner. I hope that you have a blessed rest of your evening. Whatever time zone you're watching me from, reach out, and I'm willing to share with you more about this journey of ours. And so I'll be back tomorrow. Vinaka, Foyaxia, and God bless.